I'm Gwen Bartlett with Next Level Ministry. It happens every year. You're counting down the days left in break. You're getting all the volunteers that you can, preparing for the semester, and in the midst of all the chaos, you're planning a kickoff. So what are some key things to keep in mind? First, plan around a purpose. What is the reason for the kickoff? Is it just to gather everyone back? Is it to develop community? Is it to help everyone to know your theme? Determine what your purpose is first, then figure out the details of your kickoff. Make sure that you figure out how to prevent anyone from slipping through the cracks. It can be so easy for social events, and especially during kickoffs, for the teens to come, to have a great time, to go home and have a parent ask, hey, how was it? I mean, yeah, it was fun. Great, did you meet some new people? No, I mean, no one really talked to me, but I was pretty good at the games. It's so important, especially with today's youth culture, that everyone is noticed. This could mean, breaking into small groups during the kickoff or having some sort of game, throwing out bouncy balls. Then they all have to find the same color of their bouncy ball, doing quick introductions, making sure that there's a volunteer in every single one of the groups. Figure out a way that you can incorporate an activity, a game, maybe it's greeters even at the door, to prevent anyone from slipping through the cracks. Because there's not much worse than going to church where you hear that everyone loves you and Jesus is pouring out his love, and to walk away feeling like you weren't even noticed. Now, with a kickoff, I think a lot of us fall into this trap that it's so important to have fun. And fun is great, but prayer is essential. During the kickoff, you have this opportunity of essentially an open schedule. You don't need to have prayer simply be the bookends at the front and the back of the session, but have an in-depth, interactive, or creative prayer experience. Maybe everyone sits down and, has a moment and thinks about something that they need to offer to the Lord or give up. And they write it down on a little piece of flash paper. The paper that disappears quickly when lit on fire. And they come and they bring that up and they put that on the cross. Maybe it's something where they bring a personal intention in their heart. And they come up and they put their hand in paint and put their hand on the wall that's going to be the backdrop for the rest of the semester or the rest of the year. Then the entire year, they'll look up at that backdrop and see, that's where my intention is. That's my handprint. That's where I made my mark, and everyone else sees it too. So have a blast with the kickoff, but make sure that you plan around your purpose, that you prevent anyone from slipping through the cracks, and that you incorporate an in-depth and creative prayer experience.